straight into the top 5 news stories of the day. Just in time for Veterans Day, the new VA Secretary Robert McDonald announced major changes for the department. The main change being a reorganization designed to make it easier to gain access to more resources and departments. McDonald says this is the largest restructuring in the department's history and says his main focus is on customer service for the more than 20 million veterans. And of course, we want to say thank you to all those veterans out there, from us to you. Huge thank you. And speaking of thank you, plenty of restaurants and stores are offering deals for those who have served. So here are a couple. California Pizza Kitchen is offering a free entree from their special Veterans Day menu. Friendly's is offering a free breakfast, lunch, or dinner, while Applebee's is offering a free thank you meal. Last but not least, Denny's is also offering a free Grand Slam breakfast until noon. Making me hungry. All right, and in other news, the American doctor in New York who contracted Ebola while working in West Africa is now said to be disease-free, making the U.S. officially Ebola-free. Now, the doctor who was being treated at Bellevue Hospital is expected to be discharged today. And moving overseas, the captain of the South Korean ferry ship that sunk earlier this year, leaving more than 300 people dead, has been sentenced to 36 years in prison. The captain was found guilty of negligence and abandoning his passengers. Most of the people that died in the ferry accident were teens who went to the same school. Nearly 7 months after the sinking, 295 bodies have been recovered, but 9 are still missing. And last in your top 5 news, McDonald's is issuing a recall of one of their Happy Meal toys. They're recalling about 2.3 million of their Hello Kitty whistles because they pose a choking hazard. Now, they said the toys were distributed from the first week in October through the first week in November. They say they have recovered about 70% of them. So if your kids, of course, got a Happy Meal between that time, you might want to check that out. And the company says they will take the toys back. Obviously, a scary thing for parents.
Very scary.
As a kid, there's nothing better than a Happy Meal.
Right.
So
I know.
fortunately, McDonald's is doing something about this, and we'll all be safe out there.
We always looked forward to the toys, right?
I know.
That's what we wanted.
They're the best, especially Hello Kitty.
Right?
You know? Oh, I loved Hello
Jared's
Kitty
like,
as a kid.
Nah.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and start our top 5 entertainment stories with some more Joan Rivers drama. Turns out rumors that selfies were taken while she was sedated are actually true.
Goodness.
That's not all, guys. A new report from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says the amount of sedative propofol used was improperly documented, and staff members failed to identify deteriorating vital signs and provide timely intervention during the procedure.
Wow.
As for the pictures taken, the genius staff member that took it apparently thought Rivers would like to see it in recovery area when she actually woke up.
Really?
I don't know about
What a
that.
pig.
I don't know
That's
about that.
disgusting.
That is very disgusting,
Wow.
and too many oops
Right.
actually led to that.
A lot of mistakes going on, and propofol is the same drug that actually
Was it the Michael
killed
Jackson?
Michael
Jackson?
Yeah.
right?
It's a
So-
dangerous drug. It shouldn't be taken lightly.
No,
You should
not
be
at
on
all.
your A game in
Right.
the
Exactly.
surgery room, not taking selfies.
So,
it's ridiculous.
really sad, but we're gonna lighten things
Yeah,
up a bit,
that's
okay? All right, in other news, Nick Jonas is celebrating the release of his second self-titled solo album by going gospel.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard it right. Check it out. Wow, the 22-year-old Jonas brother belted out the second single on his new album, Jealous, with a gospel choir, and it couldn't have gotten any better. Well, maybe the shirt was off, but this guy is seriously breaking away from all that, you know, teeny bopper kind of audience. And at first, I was a little skeptical about him. I'm like, oh God, here we go. But when I heard his music, he can sing.
He really
looks
can.
good.
You know, same here. Like, you know,
I'm all for it.
He's really taken a page out of Justin Timberlake's book. You know,
Yes.
breaking out of the boy band
Yeah.
stigma, and he's killing it.
Robin
Yeah,
Thicke,
yeah.
I'm sorry. You
Uh-oh.
found your replacement.
Oh, throwing shade. Love it.
And speaking of, you know, artists like that transitioning, I can already hear the screams from the fangirling that's about to happen.
happened?
After rumors and teases from
let me
the
get my
artists
hands ready.
themselves, it's now official. Singers Chris Brown and Trey Songz will be going on tour together. Look how happy they are. They're about to have
Yeah,
a lot of
they're
fun
happy
on
about
tour.
that.
An album is also rumored. Rapper Tyga will also be joining them out on the road. The 25-date tour will start January 28th.
That's going to be a sexual tour, okay?
You know what I'm
think
saying?
I mean, because they're so sensual on stage and their
Absolutely.
lyrics are crazy,
Yeah,
sexy.
Yeah.
And they're both good-looking guys, not
Good.
gonna lie.
Yeah,
so.
all right. Well,
I know. Trey
whatever.
Songz
There you
sure
love it. Jared's like, moving on. Next story.
No, that's really cool. They're gonna sell a lot of tickets. But guys, check this out. While jogging in a Nashville area park, Taylor Swift saw a young girl doing a photo shoot and decided to crash the party. She stopped and chatted with the girl, and as you can see, took a few pics. I think this is awesome.
Aww, very cute.
Taylor is always doing nice things for her fans. Remember when she bought Chipotle for one back
You know
in
what?
the day
I
for
gotta
her
love
birthday?
Taylor Swift. I feel like she could do no wrong.
No,
she really
she's just
can.
a nice girl, and this
Yeah.
picture is from a wedding, a bridal shower that she crashed. You know,
Yeah,
just
she
happened to
did.
be passing by and was like, okay, you know, I love that. And
gotta
of
love
course,
Taylor
you'd want
Swift.
Taylor Swift in anything that you're doing, right?
Really
Yes.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
really cool. And this next story is really funny. After hosting Wheel of Fortune for like a gazillion years, Pat Sajak has finally lost it.
Riding a white horse?
Who said anything about a horse?
That's
He
amazing.
finally lost it. The last two answers, to give you guys perspective, were all about horses. And he just couldn't take
lost
it
it.
anymore. He's like, you know what? I'm over it. Vanna White, you got this one. Come
Yeah,
on.
really.
I've only been
No.
doing this
That's
for like a
I can't
gazillion
imagine
years.
though, doing the show for that long. And you know, it's kind of a simple show.
Yep.
I would probably lose it too, to be honest.
Me too.
I
Me
would lose
too.
it.